Okay, y'all, so today I'm gonna be doing this eyebrow tutorial for beginners. This is a beginner type of thing. Like, I'll be doing all that. It looked like I did something, but I ain't do nothing. So I was just about to show y'all how I do this. I cut the end of my eyebrows right here. It doesn't have an end. I cut it just because I feel like my eyebrows were so unmanageable, and every time I did them, like, it just didn't look how I wanted them to look like this. So I did cut the end of my eyebrow. You don't have to do that. I'm not telling y'all to cut the end of your eyebrows, but that's just what I did. So first, I'm gonna take my pencil. This is Wet n Wild. I got this from Walmart, y'all. This was 99 cent, 98 cent or something like that. In dark brown. And I use two products. I use this pencil, and I also use this brow pomade by Salon Perfect in dark brown. I use two products. I use this for like to darken it, and I use this to like just go over it. But I'm gonna show y'all anyway. And I take this spoolie. This is a e.l.f. eyebrow duo brush. It has a spoolie on this end and a curved type of brush on the other end. But right now we're just using this spoolie part. And I comb it out. You gotta make sure like all your brow hairs are aligned correctly. And what I do is I go under here, and I never start, okay, this is another thing. I don't start with this pencil. I do not start like at this point, because it's gonna be a harsh, dark line, and I do not like that. So what I do is I start a little bit ahead of here, like right here, and I just like carefully.
And this doesn't have to be perfect, this step, because of course you're going to go in with the concealer at the end, but I don't know. It's easier if you try to make it as perfect as possible. And I just kind of arch this, because even though I cut the tail end off, I still have an idea of like where my arch is supposed to be. And I just take it and bring it down.
Sorry, this lighting is trash when I get close, because it's not very good lighting outside right now, you guys. So sorry if it's like glaring and all that. And I go to the top, and I start the same spot.
I just go along the top of my brow.
And I kind of arch it a little more. Like, I kind of exaggerate the arch a little bit. Just a little bit, though, because you don't want it to look like you just created a made-up shape or whatever. And I know this is kind of long, but we're gonna just wipe it off. And so then I kind of go upward like this with the pencil. Just take this up. And I kind of like make lines, like mimicking the hairs, if that makes sense. Like
this. Y'all probably like, this is boring, but look, this is what I do. It's really easy. I know some people got like more perfect brows, but this is what I do, and I like how my brows look, so. And I like go in spots where I feel like it needs to be filled in just a little bit more. And don't worry about the end of that, because we're going to conceal that at the end, so. And so then I take this spoolie
again, and I carefully just comb it all through. I comb it all through because I feel like that just moves the product in really good. At the end, it's kind of hard sometimes to get the end, I don't know, like the really tail end of your brow like filled in how you want it. But I feel like when you do this, it kind of just like moves the product in And then like just perfectly. Hold on, y'all. Let me look in this mirror. And that's looking a little thick, but like I said, we're gonna conceal it at the end, so y'all don't be saying nothing. And then I'm gonna take this pomade, the Salon Perfect pomade in dark brown. And this is what I use to, like, I don't know, I go on the outer edges of my brow with it. I don't know why I do this. I just feel more secure. And then I take the little bit and kind of like, because it's a little bit lighter than the pencil, I just go under here like this. Because the pomade can get more precise. And I just take this and I kind of like create hairs more to the front. And then whatever product's left, I just gently bring it to the front. And that's how you're gonna create like that little fade in, fade out type of effect thing. And just go and create little hairs at the top like this.
I don't always do my brows the same way every time, but this is like what I mostly do. There are sometimes I spend a little bit more time on them, but it's just my basic thing.
Okay. And then I'm gonna take this concealer, this Photo Finish concealer. I don't know what color this is. Medium-y. I'm gonna take this other brush, the Salon Perfect brush, because it has like more, I feel like it has more of a precise angle, if that makes sense. And just take this and I just take the product off of the tip like this. And then I take my hand and I like dab it down so it can be flat. I just go under here. I don't start, this is another thing. I don't start at the top, at the front of my brow with the concealer. I kind of go over a little bit. And just
Lightly. And then whatever product you have, you just go back to the front and lightly conceal it. I don't like that really harsh, like you got concealer on like the front of your brow look. I don't like that.
And for the top of my brows, I don't conceal the whole entire top, but I do like go here. I start like right here and I go. Cause I really just want to conceal like the tail end and make sure it's like sharp. So let's go. I'm just going back in over my whole entire brow with this spoolie. Concealing that a little bit more. Now I'm just gonna take my little itty bitty. Okay, I just lost it, y'all, in that little bit of time that I just had it. So I'm just gonna take this medium one. No, actually, no. I'm gonna just blend this out with this brush. Just bring it down like this. And make sure you wipe off the product before, like any excess concealer, any excess product, wipe it off. before you do this. And yeah. And that's how I do my eyebrows. I know a lot of people use like gel, like eyebrow gel, but I don't do that because when I used to use gel, they used to start sliding around. Like the hairs would be just like, I just leave them like this, and they for the most part just stay like this. I do take this powder, this elf powder, and kind of go over them a little bit, but just a little bit. And they stay for me. They stay for the most part. Yeah, and that's pretty much all I do. And all these products I use, I got from Walmart. So these are all like affordable products. Like I said, if you're just starting out, if you want to use a pencil, you can use a pencil. Like I said, I use both. I use the pomade and the pencil. The pomade gets you more precise, but I feel like it's not as dark as I want it to be. But it is like a good alternative to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, which I wasn't about to buy. Like, I was about to buy it, y'all. I was faking. I was not about to buy it because, I don't know. I'm just not about to invest that amount on a pomade when I can go get one for like $5 or $7. So, and yeah, that's how I do my eyebrows. I know the lighting was a little like ugly. I'm sitting in front of my window in my dining room, so you would think the lighting would be good, but it's a little smoggy and foggy outside, so from raining. So the lighting is kind of trash, but hopefully y'all saw what I did.